about 4:45. Off to the gym. Yeah. Grab that there. Sipping on tea. Wake my ass up.
So here we go, 15 minutes high intensity interval training, 15 minutes, 1 minute at a walking speed, 1 minute at a little faster than walking speed, and then you go back down, no rest time, 15 minutes straight. This killed me, as you see. To stretch. It cools my body down, tend to sweat a little more, which is okay. It's okay, but I always usually get a good stretch in before I start lifting. Okay, so we're jumping into our first superset. We are doing dumbbell RDLs. What you're going to want to do is stand about shoulder width apart or so. You're going to hinge at your hips forward. Don't round your back, with a slight bend in your knees so you really feel the tension in your hamstrings and in your butt. I went a little heavier in weight with two 30-pound dumbbells since I'm not technically lifting them and I wanted the resistance. So you're just going to hinge forward slow, feel the stretch, come back up. I did 3 sets of 10. Okay, so our next exercise, I am setting up because I'm not blessed to have a friend with me at 5 o'clock in the morning to record me. So, our next exercise are Bulgarian split squats. What you'll need is a bench at a completely flat incline. Well, I guess it would just be a flat bench because it wouldn't necessarily be an incline. So what I did is that I opt for lighter weights for this since my balance sucks. I believe I got 12.5 pounds. What you're gonna do is put one leg on the bench and one leg forward, hop forward a little bit until you get a decent split. Now be careful with this. Don't go too far forward where your back leg is completely stretched out in the back, if that makes any sense. See yourself in the mirror and make sure that your thighs or your quad muscles align with your hips. I did the mistake quite a few weeks ago where I did it way too far apart and it was starting to hurt my hip. Now with Bulgarian split squats, you are going down and pressing up using your heel with the leg that is on the floor, not on the bench. So with that tension, you should feel it on the sides of your butt and also your hamstrings. Teeny tiny bit in your quads, but not too much. You are pulling up with your butt. Mind to muscle. I also did 3 sets of 10. And into our next superset. So what you're gonna do is set the cable machine at the lowest setting, attach an ankle strap, and use a weight that's comfortable for you. You are going to hinge forward at your hips and make sure that your back is parallel to the floor. This protects your lower back and really focuses on just using your glutes to kick upward. So find your balance, and you're going to kick up, squeeze your glutes, and slowly come down. Have your opposite leg that's stable on the floor slightly bent so you have better balance and better control. For this set, I did 3 sets of 12 reps on each leg, and then I hopped right into hip thrusts, not resting in between. I rest right after because I wanted the maximum amount of burn on the booty. We're trying to grow and shape the booty. That is the main goal. That's what I kept telling myself. So for hip thrust, I use a band for more resistance, but you are more than welcome to use your body weight. As you see, you lie flat on the floor with your knees bent upward, and you're going to raise your hips only, and as you come up, you're going to squeeze your glutes and then come back down. Like I said, did 3 sets of 12 for the for the kickbacks, and I did 3 sets of 15 for the hip thrusts. Look at this. Doesn't this look just so funny sped up? I just think it's hilarious. Wait, peep the guy in the back doing abs. Alright, let me stop. Into our next workout, we are doing hamstring curls. So I used the machine because I felt I got the most resistance, I believe, even though this is a terrible camera angle. Again, bear with me. I don't have somebody to record me, so this is the best I could do. I set the machine at 30 pounds, and I adjusted the machine so the pad hit right behind my ankle, so it didn't necessarily put so much tension in my knees as I went up. So with these, you are going slow and controlled. Of course, it's sped up so you can't tell, but trust me, slow and controlled. It will burn, but that's what creates that beautiful shape, because in order to grow your butt, you must shape the rest of your legs so your overall leg looks phenomenal. I did 3 sets of 12 reps. And our last exercise is hip abductors. On this machine, as awkward as it is, it's very effective. So I set the weight to about 140 pounds, set the weight on the machine to whatever is comfortable but challenging for you. Please keep in mind to keep this slow and controlled. It is the most effective that way. I did adjust my positioning on the seat to be a little more forward on the seat, with my back towards the back of the seat. I found that it gave me the most resistance, and I really felt the burn. So wherever you feel the burn the most, keep at it, because I mean, what's the point of doing this exercise to feel the burn? For this exercise, I did 4 sets of 15 reps. I think by the 3rd set, which is like right here, I was practically dying. I was like, why? This is torture. But I did it anyway, and I completed it, and I know you can too. So if you want to see more videos of my workouts, since I do separate it by muscle groups, I feel like it's a little bit more informative. I will definitely do so. Other than that, please like and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see, what you want to know. I am an open book, and until next time, bye.